Hey Park Laners, it's the July commission month and I'm Tom, Park Lane's worldwide guy. Is there exciting stuff going on? Our new network magazine for July is out, and if you haven't seen it yet, our CEO Scott Levine did a credible video introducing our amazing new incentive trip. And it's one of 5 amazing locations. You really can see the world with Park Lane, and here's more great news. You're going to decide where we're going to go. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. But first, make the decision you're going to go. A Park Lane trip is an incredible thing. It includes all airfare, incredible sights, great hotels, all breakfasts and dinners, all transfers. Everything on your trip is covered when you're on a Park Lane trip. And for this trip, number 2, it runs from the July through the October commission month, 4 months. 54,000 points and 4 recruits for 1, 69, only 14,000 more points, 69,000 points and 4 recruits for a trip for 2. And July really matters because number 3, for every recruit you have that starts this month, their first order is this month, and they qualify with 1,000 or more net non, Park Lane doubles their points. So instead of 1,000, you get 2,000 points. And if you have 5,000 or more in personal volume, we double it. So that means July you can be halfway or more there when you find out where we're going. Now, 5 amazing locations. I've been to all these locations. I'm so blessed. Here's my ranking of trip locations. And if you're wondering how you vote, you post on social media anywhere, Instagram, Facebook, any social media, and use the hashtag Park Lane Jewelry the US way, Park Lane Jewelry. Now, when you're looking at these 5 locations, I want you to think about 3 other things. Where are we going? Number 1, we're going to show you. When are we going? And what's it like there that time of year? Because being around the world, it's always when you're there that matters. Now, to figure out that question, let's look at a map of the world, and let's also remember the trip runs through October. The trip is always after convention in February, which means it'll be in March. Now, here are your 5 locations: Scotland, Amsterdam, Italy, Aruba, and Hawaii. Amazing locations, all of them. Here they are. I'm going to rank them this is only my personal opinion. I'll go anywhere. I mean, they're all incredible trips. But let's start. Number 5 is Aruba. This island north of South America in the Caribbean, just an incredible location. Park Lane has been there before. It's an amazing resort. Aruba's kind of one-trick pony, though. It's got a couple big resorts, and it's a small island, already dressed like that at convention in that costume. Number 4 is Amsterdam. This beautiful Dutch country is just incredible. It's so clean. It's always voted as one of the greatest places in the world to live. It really is an amazing, beautiful city and fabulous to go. But remember, it's March and it's up there a little north. 3rd is Scotland. To be a Scottishman. Scotland's an incredible country. Canals make you close to any beach, but in March you're usually not going to the beach to swim. But just the castles, the history, the amazingness of Scotland. You were chuffed to be there. This would be an incredible trip. Number 2 is Italy. Ciao, bella. Italy, everybody knows Rome, but the Tuscany region of Italy, where they make the Chianti, and Florence, and it's just the most incredible place in the world. I just love Italy, the country, and have been all over it. And last but not least, Maui, Hawaii. Now, I'll tell you, if you earned Hawaii 2 years ago, I think it was, and you went to Honolulu, there's a reason the Hawaiians say Maui no ko'oi. Maui is the best. This incredible island, it's in the U.S. It's close to Australia. It's just an incredible place. But I will tell you, the stretch of oceanfront from Wailea up to Lahaina is the most beautiful section of oceanfront in the world, anywhere. I've been to Australia, California, all these places, Ibiza. This is the most beautiful coastline in the world. You've got huge volcano mountains that you can go up in that aren't active. And I went there on my honeymoon and have been there 12 times. It's the most incredible. When people ask me, someone who travels around the world, what's my favorite place in the world, I always answer, some of you may have heard, Maui, Hawaii. because it is incredible. Now, any of those trips are great. What tools do you have to make it happen? You've got the incredible Razzle earrings. You can still order samples if you'd like from your franchise, or you can place them with your order because guess what? They're available as a customer special in the month of July. The amazing bonus offer continues with a 60 or 70, whatever your country is order. They can order that special item. That continues. The new friendship gifts for booking and the 3 booking award friendship gift. These are still available in July. And next week on the 1 minute training, I'm going to train about how you'd show those at a show. Actually, how I would. I'm just going to tell you how I would do it. Fabulous. Rich Rewards Club in the month of July. It's the amazing gardenia necklace. It has a removable tassel, very on trend. A fabulous piece. This is a piece from the new catalog that will be yours when you sell 2,000 internationally. Remember, international, we have $2,000. Of course, everyone's talking and thinking about convention. It's just a little over a month away. And big news today, anybody who's new recruit in July, who starts in as a $300 higher net show, they get registration free. I want you to think about the value of that, how much that is to them to come to convention. And our goal towards 200 is strong, and we're going to make it. When we do, everyone at convention internationally gets to spin the wheel of fashion and fortune, and we're going to have our cash machine there. And if you want to know why convention is important, it takes us right to our 6-second shout out. And that is branch director Deborah Padoliotis. I've been doing a lot of Greek. And Deborah went to convention in February. And it made a difference in her business. And she came back and got to work. She was the #1 branch director in the month of June in all of Canada. And she's going to promote the area. And when she watched the video today, she is so excited about the 5 locations. I admire people from where they were to where they are. And she has made a huge step. So she is our 6-second shout out. Good job, Deb. So let's look at July. And July is important because you've got bonus time in there. 5 weeks for Europe, Australia, down under. 4 weeks for Canada and Mexico, North America. Because remember, North America is all on one commission day now. It's exciting. And that takes us to our 1 minute training. This is kind of for leaders or anybody who's ever wanted to be a leader, but it's really personalizing your schedule and looking at creating balance to the time you bring to your business. Now, we've talked a lot about balance in your entire life, but if you look at your business and people, I just had some conversations this week about where should I be spending my time? If you are a new or emerging leader, that means you just promoted a branch or area, or you want to, okay, and that's really your goal. Where do you need to focus? Well, on that time you dedicate to Park Lane, you need to spend half of that time on your personal business. That's not just doing shows, it's all the other things associated with doing shows. Booking shows, hostess coaching, doing your hostess prep, making sure. And then 40% of the time is spent on, if you want to be a leader means you have people to follow you. You have to recruit. You have to share the opportunity. And about 10% of the time is working with new and future leaders. So if you're recruiting, you'll have people who want to do what you do. And there's a time allotment for that. But sometimes we can get a little out of whack. If you've got somebody new who comes in as an excited, they can be the 50%. And to really keep balance as a new and emerging leader, this is a formula that really works. If you're an existing leader, so you're an area above and you're watching this, this is kind of your dedicated time. You spend about half of your time on personal shows and personal recruiting. So you're really working on, because your personal recruits are oftentimes the best recruits, and not always, of course, but they can be. And you've got to have that personal business going. But then the biggest majority of your time as an existing leader is you're working with future leaders. We talk with the franchises that their job really is to promote managers. That's what they do. And you as a leader working in that, you really help make that happen too. And you have existing people, that's about 10% of your time, but those are people who are part of your team. You want to work with those people who want to go up and want to happen more. Listen, these pie charts really tell you how to run help you in running a successful, growing team business. So no matter where you are in our Park Lane family, whether you're a leader or a brand new fashion director just starting in Park Lane, with all this great information you've got today about our new incentive trip and everything going on, it's not where will Park Lane go that's important. It's where will you be going when you make it happen. Thanks for watching this week's News at Noon.